What is going on, guys? Welcome to a new series called Dune Awakening. This game is pretty dang cool from what I've seen. It's a survival-based game. We're going to check it out today. It is June 5th. We have been able to gain access to it 5 days prior to its actual full release day. So let's get into this. Wanted to mention something before we start. I do have well, I don't personally, but one of my buddies has a private server that he allowed us to gain access to. So that's why we're on this one. We're not going to join the normal PvP servers that are open to the public. This one is a personal one, so let's see what we get into.
Show yourself, child.
Alright, so it looks like it is basic character creation, so we're going to do that real quick. I'm wondering if... Alright, so it's basic character creation. Let me create my character real quick, and then I will just kind of make things work. Alright, so I think I have her done. She's got some pretty cool tattoos. She's got one on her arm, she's got the assassin mark on her back. Hair is purple, her eyes are blue, and she's got the lip marks. They're stitched lip marks along with some scars on her face too. So I think that's what we're gonna end up doing. Let's see here. How do I save this? Troggle attire. Oh, well, there you go. She got a booty? She don't got a booty. Oh, we need a booty. How do we make a booty? She looks nice. Okay. So let's finish character. And I need to enter a name. Say Callie Fox. All right.
Have they told you what I am?
I'm gonna shut up and just kind of go through this real quick for you guys.
Then I will sift your words for lies. Let's begin. A world of water, homeworld of the Atreides. The Order of the Imperium is rooted in the Farfaluches. A place for every man, and every man in his place. Where is your place? Did you give bad advice, or make a bad deal? To be close to power is to walk the knife's edge. You had a mentor in your youth, trained by one of the schools. Who was your mentor? Yes, I have heard of our sisters giving training outside of the chapter house. It is frowned upon. The test is almost complete. Have you spoken truth?
I have spoken truth.
Come here. Kneel. Put your hand in the box. I hold at your neck the Gom Jabbar, the high-handed enemy. Don't pull away or you will die. Great plots are afoot in the Imperium, and the currents of intrigue run deeply. Arrakis is the key, and the Fremen are missing. You will go to Arrakis as our agent, prisoner. You have one task. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. Everything depends on this. Do you understand? Good. You speak truth. But here is the rest of it. There is only one rule. Keep your hand in the box and live. Withdraw it and die. An animal would gnaw off its own hand to escape the pain. And we can only be served by humans. Find the Fremen. Wake the sleeper. You will know when it is done.
All right, that looks promising. Good intro. I like it.
Get up, Off-Worlder. I couldn't wait for you. But now you need to run. The sandworm is coming. Run! Now!
Alright, so I already did the tutorial, technically. Basically, it walks you through. Hello, giant worm boy. Basically, your ship gets shot down, and by Xander himself, and you...
Made it, Off-Worlder. Catch your breath. When the Thopter went down, the storm took us far off course. My leg is bad. I need to lay low and treat it before it gets worse. But fear not, Off-Worlder. Noctua can cover the ground between us with little effort. She will be my eye in the sky so I can continue to offer my sage advice and keep you on this side of the grave. Figure out how to craft yourself some clothing. That Mauler outfit won't cut it out here.
Alright, sorry, I didn't want to interrupt that, Barton. Okay, so basically, he shoots down your ship that you were on, that was heading to here, or passing through here, one of the two. And he teaches you all the basics on how to do things, you go into your ship that was burnt down, and you are responsible for basically finding the captain's key. And once you find the captain's key... Oops. When you find the captain's key, basically, it's just a tutorial that you go through. So we're in here now, and... oh, the little flying bug thing that you guys saw in the beginning, that ship, that was the ship that we escaped on. We ended up going into the sandstorm, and it took us here. So, and then, of course, the sandworm ate us. So... I have no idea what to expect in here. I don't know who is here. Actually, you know what? Let's just do this. Hi. I'm Kelly. Not sure if anyone is on that I am friends with. Well. All right, perfect. Okay, so we basically just need to gather a bunch of stuff, fight some people, avoid the sandworms, and get us some materials. And then build ourselves a house. So I think what we're going to end up doing is we're just going to kind of wander around here. I'm going to gather some material. I'm gonna find a decent base location, at least what I think is a decent base location. As you can see, this map is quite large, and I have not had an opportunity to explore any of it. So, what is this? Eastern... Okay. Oh my god. Like, this thing is huge. Look at this. This is massive. Okay. So yeah, definitely need to explore it. And... anyone else? Alright, so we're gonna switch over stuff real quick.
The War of Assassins has left debris scattered all over this sector. Salvage metal from the wreckage with your cutter ray, and use it to make a Mauler pistol and darts. Don't let the Imperial disdain for ranged weapons lead you astray. Very few people are foolhardy enough to use shields this deep in the sands, and that is to your advantage.
Alright, now I gotta be kind of careful here because this is sandworm territory. And basically, I need to get out of the sun, but I also need to find shelter. And I'm hoping that I can actually just come over here. I need like a location that isn't bad. There's a sandworm over there. Oh my god, look at that thing. Oh my lord. Oh, it's getting hot. Okay. We need to move. Preferably into shelter. So the little bar that you see up there that's got the sun on it, that is a heat meter. And basically what ends up happening is if you sit in the sun too long, you cook. Jesus Christ. Those things are nasty. There's two of them. Alright, so we're just gonna keep collecting stuff. I'm not sure what the best option is here. To build high or build low. Like, I feel like there's just all sorts of worms everywhere that could be a problem. There's this over here. I have no idea what this is. Is this a bad thing or a good thing? Okay, hang on. Before we go anywhere else, let's see what I'm able to research here. Water, knives. Research that. Should have the ability to heal kit. Crafting, light darts. Gonna craft like a ton of these. This. Respawn beacon. Basically allows us to respawn anywhere. Oh, we are hot. Alright, we need to chill out for a minute. Dismiss. Okay, so let's see here. Salvage metal. Okay, so it's already in spot 2. We got that in there. No idea what's in here. This is just a...
there's somebody here. The enemy found.
This is a pretty cool looking place. Pretty sure we can't get this though. Is there anyone else here? I mean, I'm okay if there's no one else here. Alright, I found a pretty good, like, loot thing. Now, if I could find water, that'd be great. Okay, so we know that there's one up here somewhere.
I see someone.
I think I scored the jackpot. Lots of loot in here. This is awesome.
Be on the lookout for any scrap we can use to shore up the walls and make barricades. We need to be ready if any of the beast slavers decide to move on us. I know they're just itching to send us to work on their precious Neo Carthag. Better a worm take you than have an ink vine lash grinding you down in some Harkonnen slave pit.
Okay. Let's see here. nothing else exciting on that end. What is this? Lots of scavenger stuff. This thing is telling me to go that way. Alright, well, we're gonna have to come back to this because I'm not entirely sure what I'm supposed to be doing here. Other than stealing all their stuff. Seem to have an idea what I'm doing on that front. Okay. Kind of thank you. Okay, so we should probably get the heck out of here. Go find a different location. And get the heck out of Dodge. Alright, so we need to find a base location, preferably somewhere that's got a little bit of shade. Like I have no idea what to do. What the hell is this thing? Is that another base? I guess it's another base. And that's an outpost. Okay, so we want somewhere that is... Okay, so we're in the mountains, basically. What are these things? Scavenger camps, what are these? Broken stone stations, intel. Okay, keyhole rock, intel. Water, copper ore, salvage plants. Checkpoint. Okay, so we need to make a beacon. So, let's see here. So, crafting wise, make a beacon. I guess we will put this beacon like here.
This used to be Fremen territory, but the War of Assassins and the Sardaukar pogrom put an end to that. Now the sector is crawling with scavengers, fighting over the scraps of Imperium technology left in the wake
Research
of
the binoculars.
this so-called noble war. But that's to your advantage, Offworlder. Allow them to do the hard work of gathering the salvage, and then take it from them. Don't hesitate to kill them all. They would do the same to you.
Dew flowers can only fill up 1/3 of your hydration. Yeah, I know. Where's the... There it is. Scavenger camps.
Identify yourself.
Out of stam. Ooh, okay, good to know. Well, that looks semi-promising. That is a shelter of some sort that we can build. We need to craft the binoculars, though, so let's unlock them. And craft those real quick. Okay. So this has got... there's more land over there. Well, for the beginning of a base, I think it will be okay. I would like to be up off the ground. I don't particularly like to be on the ground. So go to your scavenger camp. Use your ability to kill the scavengers. I just did! There's one right here on 276 meters. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay. Well, I need to kill them anyways. Oh, what is that? That's probably a no. No. Ah, I need water. Okay, so let's come back down here. There's water somewhere over here somewhere.
It's
obvious you've had some training, Offworlder, but nothing can truly prepare you for what the desert has in store. Hone your skills and harden yourself to the violence you must do to survive. Remember, Arrakis will sharpen you or kill you.
Okay, open skill menu, tree.
Without a still tent, you're easy prey to the sandstorms that sweep across the desert. Those storms tear flesh from bone and shred metal like paper. Unless you'd like to share a cave with some scavengers, your best bet is to build your own shelter. Build a construction tool and place out a sub-fief console. You'll be claiming a portion of the planet's surface for your very own, or rather borrowing it from the Emperor. I'm a little hazy on the specifics.
Okay, definitely need to find a spot. And I think this will be okay. We have water. I have resources. I have the possibility of having shelter. Actually, you know what? Probably this little area right here would probably be better, I think. This is a pretty solid basic grounds, covered in shelter. Probably will help with sandstorms and stuff like that. Okay, so we need to not do that. You can go here. Let's see, crafting. I need to make one of these. And where'd it go? There it is. Too close to no building zone. Okay, so let's see here. The sub-fee console is the control center of the base and where you manage player permissions, storage, and power distributions. Land claim is an area around the sub-fee console. This area defines where you can build. Change the elevation. Okay, so we definitely want to be like in here. Change the elevation or rotation of the sub-fee console by following the commands on the right. Okay.
Congratulations. You are now the proud owner of an Imperial sub-fief. More of a sub-fief. But it's enough for now. Get your construction tool out and get cracking. It's not a shelter without walls and a roof.
Okay, so we can plant... interface. Okay. So you use the wheel and on the mouse and it will change between what you can build and what you can't build. Okay. So we don't want to get rid of that. We want to build foundations. Now R? No. E. Storage, favorites. What is this? Oh, this is sub-fee again. Oh, can I continue to build? Too close to build. Oh, I can build. Ah, that's kind of cool. Okay, so we got a box, basically. This little box. Perfect. All right, so we're gonna exit out of that, and then we're gonna come back into it, and we're going to not do that. Not do that either. 7 here. Let's just build. I don't know, like a little hut. If I do this, placement block by character. Oh. Come on. Okay, so we got that. And we can probably build up like that. Okay, basically I'm going to sit here and build out a base of some sort. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do this just yet. I'm still picking up the figuring out the controllers and stuff like that. So I'll bring you guys back when I end up getting a what is this? What is this for? Something. Anyways, I'll bring you guys back when I get a house going and stuff. All right. So it's a little bit dark. What is this? I think this is stating that I have a home, but I've built something. And I need to manage this a little bit better. Let's see here. We're gonna do owner. And manage this. Alright, so I basically wandered around and collected a bunch of stuff, a bunch of resources. It's not great, as you guys can see, but at least it's a start, right? I have quite a bit of resources around me. I have, as you can tell, I have privileged quite a bit. I have water source. I do have rocks that do spawn all over the place. I have copper. I have hydration. So I think I'm pretty good. I think I'm set, at least for now. So I think that's going to be it for today. Oh, yeah, and I do have a salvage camp right over there, too. So if I ever need to just go kind of wander about, I can easily just take care of that. This is pretty self-explanatory, tiny little entrance area. It's right up against a rock, so that's a kind of nice thing. I can build up here if I want to eventually, but I think right now I'm okay. I got a generator running, not entirely sure what that's for, but we'll figure it out. I got some storage units, and yeah, I have some beautiful windows that we can just look out over and, you know, do the spy thing, maybe, if it wants to do spy stuff. There we go. See? Spies. So yeah, I think that's it for today, guys. Thanks so much for hanging out with me. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out. And with that, I will catch you in the next one.